In an age of shadows, the earth had fallen into chaos. Violence filled the streets, and the hearts of humanity had turned away from the light. But amidst the darkness, there was one man, Noah, who walked in faith. In a moment of divine silence, a command came through the stillness: "Build an ark of gopher wood, for a great flood is coming to cleanse the earth." It was a staggering instruction, a prophecy of devastation and renewal, given to a single soul in a world that had stopped listening. The task was immense, the reason terrifying, but Noah's resolve was firm. The journey of a lifetime was about to begin, not on a path of dirt and stone, but on the foundation of unwavering belief. For decades, the sound of hammers and saws echoed through the valley. Neighbors mocked him, laughing at the absurdity of it all, for there was not a cloud in the sky, no rain in sight. Yet Noah labored on, his family by his side. A massive vessel began to rise from the dust, a testament to his conviction. 300 cubits long, a colossal monument of wood and pitch built on nothing more than a promise. Every beam hoisted, every nail driven, every plank laid was an act of pure obedience in a world that had forgotten how to listen. The ark was more than just a ship. It was a sanctuary of hope being constructed in a wasteland of despair, a physical manifestation of faith against a backdrop of ridicule. Then came the great gathering, a sight that silenced even the most cynical onlookers. From the high mountains and the deep, tangled forests, they emerged, not in chaos, but in an orderly procession, 2 by 2, and for some, 7 by 7. The very air hummed with the sound of 1,000,000 wings and the heavy, rhythmic tread of giants. Creatures that were once predator and prey walked side by side in an unspoken truce. Lions walked beside lambs. The wild became still, tamed by a power far greater than their own instincts. As the last animals stepped aboard and the great door was shut from the outside by an unseen hand, a heavy, expectant silence fell over the land. The world held its breath. The first drop of rain fell, a single, dark spot on the dry ground. It was followed not by a gentle shower, but by a deafening roar that shook the very foundations of the world. The fountains of the great deep burst forth from beneath the earth, and the windows of heaven were thrown open. A deluge, unlike anything ever imagined, was unleashed. For 40 days and 40 nights, the waters rose relentlessly, swallowing valleys, consuming hills, and finally covering even the highest mountain peaks. The world they knew, with all its noise and corruption, vanished beneath the waves, leaving only a lone wooden ark drifting upon an infinite, gray, and silent sea. Inside, a small remnant of life floated above the ruin, protected within the walls of their faith. Monts passés marked only by the rhythm of the waves against the hull. The world outside was a blank canvas of water and sky. Noah looked out over an endless horizon, his heart longing for a sign, for any proof that the earth still existed below. He sent forth a raven, which flew back and forth over the waters. Then he sent a dove. The first time, she found no place to rest and returned to the safety of the ark. A week later, he sent her out again. This time, she came back in the evening, and in her beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf, a whisper of new life from the drowned world below. Finally, after another 7 days, the dove was sent out and did not return. Hope had found a home. At last, the gentle rocking ceased. The ark had come to rest on the mountains of Iraq. As the massive doors creaked open, the inhabitants stepped out onto solid ground. The earth breathed again, washed clean and new. In gratitude, Noah built an altar of thanks, and in that moment, the clouds parted. A magnificent bow of emerald, crimson, and gold arched across the sky, a breathtaking spectacle of color against the clearing storm. It was a celestial promise, a new covenant etched into the heavens, declaring that the waters would never again destroy the earth. A new beginning had dawned. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. We'll see you in the next video.